Guys, this is Astranox. These are the patch notes for the 25th of September. So we've got the ambitious City Lord of Perlin. Lilias is here. Fire Elemental Knight. And I did my early thoughts on her already. I'll do a more in-depth review and guide for her with build and all that stuff later on. So her skills, she triggers a dual attack from a random ally on skill 1. Damage that is dealt is proportional to the caster's max HP. I mean, this is very powerful in Guild Wars, especially because, I mean, she kind of acts as a 4T member with all the dual attacks that she's gonna trigger. It's yeah, you can set up some good damage spike against, like, if the team has some decent sustain. This will allow you to just take out their annoying Soul Weaver, or even take out their biggest threat, depending on how you're gonna build. Well, the thing is, you kind of want to take out the biggest threats early on. This thing, I mean, you gotta provoke here for 2 turns, and it's not, I mean, you don't have to worry about elements because this skill doesn't deal damage, so that's very powerful. It's like Falconer Cleary, and it's only a skill 2. The cooldown is 4 turns, but still, for a skill 2, very strong, on top of giving you a barrier that seems to be about 20% of her max HP. The biggest thing is you've got a soul burn that ignores effect resistance. So, like, the battle might last for a few turns, and then you could set up that provoke. You could lock down that Soul Weaver. Even early on, you don't need to soul burn if you have a decent amount of effectiveness. You could lock down the Soul Weaver, and then you pick off the high threat on their team. Very strong. Skill 3, well, we'll have to see here, because this thing, dispels all debuff from all allies and commands the Perlin army to fire on all enemies, decreasing combat readiness by 25% and inflicting damage according to the attack of the hero with the highest attack. Increases the caster's combat readiness by 50%. So quite a few things are happening with this skill, and it's a pretty big, it's battle change, like big turn change with this thing. It's a game changer, I guess, because, I mean, you've got the spells. I mean, then you've got the decreased combat readiness. The thing is, we'll have to check her multipliers, because the way it is right now, it's, I mean, before she got released, it was 90% of the attack of the hero with the highest attack on the team. So let's say you build her with a high crit chance, high crit damage. Maybe this thing can, like, deal some pretty high damage. But they're probably limiting the skill somehow, splitting the damage between targets. Maybe the multiplier got reduced. So we'll have to see. But if it does somehow still deal 90%, and it works with, like, if she lands a critical hit and it's gonna scale with her crit damage and all that, this could be strong. This could definitely hurt a lot, but I doubt it's gonna work like that. Cooldown is 4 turns. We'll have to wait and see. It's just, I feel like it's just not gonna happen, really, because, I mean, her whole kit is very powerful. If that works this way, it's, yeah, she's definitely gonna be broken, and we'll have to wait and see. This artifact, at the start of battle, grants a barrier equivalent to 30% of the caster's max HP to the ally with the highest attack for 2 turns. I mean, if you don't have Fallen Cecilia, I mean, if you want to bring her with 2 big threats in Guild Wars, you could use this to have some. I mean, it's only at the start of the battle, though. But still, it's 2 turns. That's quite good, and 30% of her HP, since she's gonna be built tanky. That could definitely help you quite a bit. you could be, you know, if you know the highest attack hero on your team is Earth, and you know one of their hero will be attacking that hero because they're fire and they have elemental advantage, then yeah, this could help you for sure. But it's only for one turn, you know, it's at the start of the battle, that's it. It's done after, so it will be for short battles. If the longer the battle lasts, the less value you're getting out of this artifact. Keep that in mind. So drop rate up, 121 pulls for a guarantee summon. But she's not limited, so I mean you might get her later down the line. Side story, written in blood. So this is gonna be her side story. So the usual here, we've got the enhanced heroes that are getting stat buffed. We got Lilias, Furious, and Violet. We're getting a random 4-star artifact after completing the side story quests. Now this is the amount of currency you're obtaining per clear, depending on the difficulty. Here, that's, well, 5 Skystone per star is how it's been in the game. This is the usual, and Covenant Bookmark here. Well, bookmarks. Epic Callus chest. And like I said, the 4-star artifact ticket after you complete all quests. Now for the Callus, we've got Nightmare Mask, Blessing of Orbis, Path Power Loop. You know, here I buy... First thing I buy is Molagora Seed. And then I buy the Covenant Bookmarks. After that, I buy the Artifact Charms. And finally, I buy the Epic Callus. So I do that for every event. Because just the rare Callus, I can just get them. I mean, I have a healthy supply of rare Callus anyways. Well, any Callus really. So, because the event, you're not getting full value when you're farming. It's costing you 50% more energy than if you're doing unrecorded history. So that's my beef with it. And also, I feel like there's not enough fodders. You know, I like to farm adventure in normal mode. Normal mode 3-1. And that's where I get fodder, like 1 fodder per 2 energy, and it's even more than 1 because you actually get a lot of friendship points. So it could be like 1.25 fodder per 2 energy. It's hard to beat. And you've got the slime jelly there that drops the rare Callus. So I mean, but if you wanted to buy them, yeah, you buy those and you'd be done with it. You don't buy the Giga Phantasma, you don't buy the runes. I mean, the runes, you just farm them on the double drop rate events. The penguins, I mean, to me it's like the penguins are almost better than the rare Callus, but it depends. It depends. If you need those Callus, especially if you got Lilias, you're gonna need those Callus ASAP. If you're trying to get your healthy supply of Callus left after you get her, then you're gonna need to get that stuff. But keep in mind, the Path Power Loop and the Blessing of Orbis, these are easy to obtain, guys. You get those in the second zone in unrecorded history. Actually, Blessing of Orbis, you get that I believe in the first zone as well. So those are they're rare Callus, but they're easy to obtain because they drop in the earlier zones. Here is well, it's the usual. Oh, and by the way, if you want to access her before the patch, okay, so maybe there's actually another. You go in the journal and you check the connection for either Furious or for Violet, and you will see Lilias, and you can like view details, and that will allow you to. I'll just do it now because I guess that's it for the patch. We also have the second distribution for Glory Crest. And actually, on 2 of my accounts, I logged in and I had an amount of conquest points. You know, I had one has 875, the other one had 900 something. So I'm not sure if it didn't apply to you if you're getting the Glory Crest converted into conquest points, but I don't think so because my my second account didn't get anything. No Glory Crest, no conquest points. So yeah. There was even players with a negative amount of conquest points. I'm not sure what happened with that. If it happened to you, do you still have that, or did they fix it? Because that's really odd though. So for accessing her, hero journal. But as soon as the patch lands, she's gonna be. Sorry, it's not even here. Like I said, it's Violet or Furious. Violet is more complicated, I believe. There's an additional step. You go specialty, and you have to go previous, bottom left, and then wait, that's Straz. Lilias. So you check, and then you go back in the journal, and she's there. Furious, she's just there. You don't have to press back. Okay, so that's it. Like, go check out my early thoughts about her. She's definitely very powerful, especially if you need a fire tank. But yeah, I mean, fire is not. I mean, you have a lot of fire Corvus on defense in arena. You know, on offense, a lot of players are using Tamarine in this area. But for defense, beside Corvus, you don't really see fire heroes because the meta is pretty ice heavy. Still, with all the limited ice heroes we've got. But yeah, that's it for this one, guys. Good luck with the summoning. I am personally not summoning for her because I'm planning to play this game for years. So like 5 years plus, I'll eventually get her, you know. So I'm not worried. And if I do decide to go for her on like one account, then I will do Secret Shop refresh because I have a lot of gold on my first and second account. But if I do it, it might just be on my second account. And yeah, I will just pull for her until, like, if I hit the 121 club. I mean that I would just do Secret Shop refresh up until then. But yeah, you can eventually get her. You know, with the login rewards, you got that 4 to 5 star summoning ticket on every second. Well, I mean on the second week of the month, and they are giving us rewards. I mean, we got a few guarantee 5-star summoning tickets so far, and maybe we'll get more 4 to 5-star summoning ticket. And there was something that was data mined actually, thanks to Butchmanold on Reddit, and it was some like they are introducing summoning tickets for 4 to 5-star heroes per class. So like, you know, there's like one for knight, for thieves, for still weavers. So I'm not sure how they're gonna proceed with this. Maybe it could be just something part of the shop, like you have to pay real money for it. But anyways, that's really it for this one, guys. Thanks for watching. I'm Astranox. Like, comment, subscribe for more. Press the bell icon to be notified whenever I release a new video. And check out my other videos that should be showing up on the screen now. Playlists of all sorts: Arena, Guild Wars, Guys, Tips, and How-Tos, and Abyss Floor 62+. So check those out if you haven't. And also join my Discord server. The link is in the description. Come join us. We have almost 500 members. So like I said, good luck with the summoning if you are going for it. That's really it for this one. Peace out for now.